Lexington, Kentucky. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Kentucky Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. The Wildcats head coach told me before the game he is taking a 1-0 approach. Even though this team is on a 5-game winning streak and they have an unranked opponent coming into town today, he said all we have to do is keep going 1-0 all year long. If we keep a week-by-week focus, we'll look up and be in the college football playoff. That was his message to the team before this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. Coming out with it, it's Hawk. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Gamecocks offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Touchdown, Wildcats! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawk. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Rushes on him. Buried before he could blink.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Man, he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Wildcats offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
To throw, it's Baker. Complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his man. It's Ferguson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. That last completion has him set up second and short. The run inside. It's Patterson. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. On the move at the 30. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Wildcats will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Powers forward. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? Touchdown, Wildcats! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
There he goes. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Got it in the middle. It's Burke. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side, but this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going, get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
They're dealing with a second and long. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's second and 4. On the ground with the counter. Maybe a crease. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quickly out to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And the Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Miller. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Baker. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to throw it again. Fakes to grab. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looks as if he's going to run it. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the option. Now the toss. Maybe some room here. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
On target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Baker. Under fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. It's caught, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks, and what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open, he sees him, he throws it. Man, it does.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. He'll start this drive going to the air. The quick out. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the right. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll operate out of split backs. Looking outside, it's McAllister. Might have a chance. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's McAllister. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Slings it downfield. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Lets it fly. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking to throw, it's Baker. He's going to run it. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Makes the grab, it's Ferguson. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Oh, they're after him. Got room at the 35. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
And man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. He's done this time and time again here in the 1st half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 8 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Tigers coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. And with that W, they get back above 500, 3-2 now on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Kroger Field. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Pressure coming, and down he goes.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Finds his tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness. And
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Coleman. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Pulls it on the option.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time. Playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. Back to pass, it's Baker. Pulls it in, it's Terry. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
Finds his big tight end. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They just keep firing. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
Quickly complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Miller. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Kentucky will be forced to punt, and he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Doug.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there.
Breaks into the open. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll try it again. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Back to pass, it's Baker. Grabbed over the middle, it's Miller. At the 35, he's got room.
This offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Working the middle. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Off play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Sellers.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's McAllister. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best.
Could be. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they take it in for 6 more points. The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Baker. Bringing the heat. Makes the catch. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught along the sidelines, but he's out of bounds. Would have had the first down if he could have stayed in the field of play.
Just got to have better awareness if you're the wide receiver and understanding where the sideline is. That time, it didn't even look like he was trying to get any feet down in bounds.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They fought their way back. A scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive late. Upstairs, he's got it. Turning it on. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And that is the play this offense needed, and it comes from a long shot in the passing game to now get within 2 late. And you know this coach is going for 2 at this point now. You're dialing up your best 2-point play. But what a great job of execution by the offense in a huge moment in this game.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. He'll pull it down. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
With the catch, it's Hardy. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. All down, and he has enough to move the chains. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Dropping back, it's Baker. Got his man. On the move at the 30. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Ferguson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running the red zone, it's Patterson. There's a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The Wildcats are right back on top. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Running inside, it's McAllister. Pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got his man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 3rd down play from the gun. Here's the pressure. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Gets it to the back. Knocked off his feet. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball. Ready?
Caught, and he's got room. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Wants to throw again. They go to the wide receiver screen. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. Snags it over the middle. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Got his man on the right. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. And the quarterback takes a knee. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented, nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe,